Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Blind. The achievement we're close to today is actually 2 achievements. I wonder how it decides which one we're closest to, or if it's just some kind of amount of progress, then it goes for it. To crush your enemies 1 is some kind of combat thing, presumably. Battle. Defeat 100 enemies. Alright. And Storyteller 2, 30 quests. So, like it says, we're getting close to both of these. Depending on what happens in the quest here, I might actually get it done. We will see, won't we? Getting back to the archery quest here. Level 10, School of Hard Knocks. Guildmaster Hussein wishes you to learn how to see things from different perspectives. You get all sorts of stuff here. 10 and 11 and 12 and a little tiny bit of money. Definitely gonna take a piece of armor here. So many choices. So many choices. Anyways. It pleases me to see how you have grown as an archer. Plainly, you have taken my counsel to heart and learned to see with your own eyes. I would now have you discover what it means to behold things from a different standpoint. You will recall Leah Alho, one of your seniors at the guild. I've given you over to her care for this lesson. Speak with her and do as she bids. Okay. There, right there. Alright. I've been expecting you, Arctic. Shall we get on with it then? First, a quick review. Remember how the bow master had you seek out and destroy targets hidden throughout the city? Yep. Well, I would have you do the same. This time, however, you'll need to venture outside the gates. I'm sure you've realized this by now. There's no guarantee of safety within the 12's Wood. As you search, you should take care to mind your surroundings. You don't have the luxury of focusing solely on your quarry this time. You have to keep your eyes peeled for potential threats as well. That said, your objective is to destroy the targets alone. So avoid unnecessary combat and maintain a safe distance from any hostile creatures you encounter. Should you come under attack, take to your heels, risking direct confrontation only if you can't outrun your pursuers. The targets are hidden in the central shroud. As before, use the heavy shot technique to destroy each one with a single arrow. Go well, Arctic. Okay. How interesting. That's not the right door. All these magical opening doors, and you get one that doesn't magically open. It's pretty wild. Okay, Central Shroud, huh? Well, we can just go here to the Central Shroud. Central Shroud. Let's find it that way. They both go there. That's it. Central Shroud. And also while we're out here, I suppose we could grab some other quests, since we're here. It is saying to avoid combat if possible, but we don't really need to. I'm sure it'll be just fine. Let's see what we're looking at here. All the quests are over this way. Looks like the targets are this way, so not really too connected here. We're just gonna head towards the targets then. Let's go over sprint. Avoiding the aggressive enemies. There's somebody. I don't know how aggressive things really are here. Well, these guys look like they could be. Here's the archery stuff. We're wrong direction for that one. That's alright. Can't use that. Too far away, huh? There. Destroy the targets. This is a higher level area here. We got hornet swarms, dire mites. Dangerous. There's water sprites over there. There's another archer guy. Oh, wait. I'm leaving. Really? Oh, boy. Defeat the bog guy here. Slow him down. Now come back. Oh, the bog guys are also attacking us. Run away! Jump up here. Yes, we can. It's a dangerous place out here. My goodness. Combat? Are you chasing us? Looks like they're going back. Okay. And then the auto healing is pretty aggressive. That's how it works for me. So we can't really go that way too effectively. I'll have to fight our way past the bog guys here. Get a little red by their name, so presumably that is aggressiveness. Little red symbol. Okay. Okay. Does not bode well for us getting into further into this section. Disconnecting again? My goodness. I'm sure we'll get the... Okay, here we go. Yep, there it goes. My goodness. Looks like it was the game this time. Still had interconnection. Yeah, whatever. See if we died. It's very possible. And we are standing right next to both these guys. Amazing. Shot. You. Just say to avoid combat in the quest, but they're kind of just directly in the way here, so do what I can. 3 targets defeated. Alright. That's really, really in the thick of it there. Definitely can't attack from above ground. We don't really have super far range. It's only 25 yards. I'm gonna need to get further in to the forest here. Dynamites. Hornet swarms. Find him. There. See a target. Or that guy still chases us. We've lost the combat music, so I'm gonna say no. I think we're alright. Where those guys are part of this. Trickster Imp, Rosalance. Don't have that yet. Definitely need to get back to wherever these guys are. North Shroud, it looks like. I'll check out North Shroud at some point then. Just need to get one more target here. It's interesting. Oh, there's one. Looks like there might be more than 6 total targets out there. That's enough. This is just all in the area here. Works for me. Will I return here? I suppose. It refreshes often enough we can definitely make more use of this. Definitely a reasonable idea. Either way. And then once we get here, use the teleport over to the Archer Guild. Should be good. Objective fulfilled. Would not be surprised if there is more to it than that. Because that was just the thing we did before. It's definitely a more dangerous location. Having they get stuck and can't attack us and move forward at all. Just hold complete bind for 10 seconds. That was pretty handy. And definitely work with that. Only works if we don't keep attacking them, which is kind of the plan. There you go. Easy enough. Well, you made short work of those targets, I must say. It seems you've learned to seek your prey without being preyed upon. More or less. Let's continue then. I have a mind to give you a more practical experience. We've received a request just recently, which I think will provide the perfect opportunity. Okay. Seems the tree slugs and vultures have been congregating in ever-increasing numbers in the vicinity of the honey yard, causing no end of trouble for the locals, who've been tasked with culling the beasts. This request comes direct from Stillglade Fane. When the wood whalers and the gods' quiver cannot spare the forces to attend to such matters, the conjurers often turn to us for help. And before you ask, there's good reason why they would rather not see to this particular task themselves. The creatures in question possess abilities which can cause problems for the magically inclined. That's quite enough about conjurers' troubles. Sane taught you how to discern an enemy's key traits, did she not? Well, now you'll need to do so while maintaining situational awareness, lest you be overrun. Consider this a comprehensive review of her lessons and mine own. Your orders are as follows. Head out into the East Shroud, and there put down 8 tree slugs and 8 vultures, using all of your skills and as an archer. Good hunting, Arctic. East Shroud. Alright. So we were going to the Central Shroud earlier. That is up to North Shroud. Get to East Shroud. That's all over here. Then you go to the Lancers Guild. That'll work. I don't think we've been to the East Shroud yet. We got a lot of shrouds out here. It's the whole thing. We have interest in the Central and North Shroud immediately here. That's interesting. I guess this is close enough to the East Shroud here. Does be an extra load in, that's alright, I guess. That's fine. Right down this way, it looks like. And the gate opens automatically. Ferry skipper. This is a pier. And you get off ferry. Let's talk to the ferry guy then. Hey there. Looks like I need to go in this direction. How's it going? First is passage to Sweet Bloom Pier. Seek passage to the lavender beds. I don't know which one I want of those. You shroud the lavender beds. Looks like lavender beds. My apologies for the inconvenience. This ferry is presently out of service. Really? Really? Okay. Sweet Bloom Pier is the other option. Not this way? This is East Shroud. Central Shroud. Virginia. It's totally right here. Sweet Bloom Pier. That also works. How much does it cost? I'm going to be heading across the lake to Sweet Bloom Pier in the East Shroud. Board the ferry to Sweet Bloom Pier? Yes. Didn't say how much it cost. Mapping the realm, East Shroud. There you go. And a little bit of experience for doing that. Brilliant. Current achievements. Achievements, current area. 20 seconds? What's this? Current area achievements. Just all kinds of different stuff you can do here. Complete a fate. Okay. Well, here we are in East Shroud. is the map. Looks like we are right off here. This is the honey yard. This goes to the central shroud this way too. Joining area. Okay. 16. Look like there's many quests out here currently. We probably need to go back to all the more basic quests and main quests. Level 35 guy here, my goodness. Honey yard. We're facing off against Vulture, level 11, aggressive. Takes a few hits. Okay. Let's try not to pull multiple vultures. That seems like a problem. Level 14 Hoglet there. I think that means non-aggressive. See if we can grab the correct guys here. They're totally in groups right there. I don't love that for us. Slow him down slightly. And back away more effectively. Also probably put a poison on to start. Oh. You get 8 of each of these. Oh my goodness. We don't have slow ready. We got a whole attack going there. Wild. Vulture down. Okay. Also need to get tree slugs. Sounds like an entire thing. Oh, 50 level in fungus. Oh my goodness. What's going on here? Oh, what's happening? Got level 50 things happening. Tremendous Moogles. Did you hear that? I'd like to not hear it, actually. Seems dangerous. I have a shot. I have a shot. I have a shot. Out of the range of that. I'm sure all of this would be easier if we weren't using only level 5 equipment. Say we went and completed other quests first. Probably be a good choice. Down. Some hornet swarms over here. That's okay. Also, be careful to not back up into anything. Would not be very helpful. We also move faster when we're not currently firing. That's smart. Huh? More malevolent fungus. Now that. That's the last vulture we need to defeat. Okay. So now, we're gonna go further into this new higher level area here to defeat some tree slugs. Being very wary of any other higher level stuff. Okay, there's the tree slugs. Should have a chunky bit of health here. Doing something. In general, I just stay out of the way. Everything will be fine. Got the slowness ready to go now. It's a good starting move. That attack is doing there. These guys are level 12. Goodness. We're just about getting away with it. Just about. There's a merchant over there. Let's buff ourselves out here. Do a little more damage. Against these fights, it's probably worthwhile. Telegraphing when they're going to be hidden. They work with that. So, that's only level 10 tree slug. They're fine, that too. Phew. What's interesting is they said in the quests they're not great for the magically inclined. Up to something. I'm sure they'll manage. I'm sure they'll manage. Yep. Level 11. There you go. Down. Backing up. Backing up. Just keep on walking out of aggro range. Everything's great. Hey, crush enemies 1. Brilliant. We defeated 100 things. Lovely stuff. 3 more slugs. We can get out of here. Generally, back and down the road seems to be mostly safe. Just casually walking backwards. If it works, it works. And it mostly does work. Huh. Tree guy walking around. Alright. Buff here we can use. Walk back. Yep. One more slug. After a level 10 one here. And bigger shot. As invulnerable. We've joined a fate, apparently. Oh, or a fate has joined us. Kinda. Why is this tree still invulnerable? Aggro to vulture. Vulture's attacking us. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay. What's happening here? A whole thing. A whole thing is happening here. I don't really need to worry about that right now. Let's get out of here. It's gonna run. Be great. Alright. Yeah, now we're level 11 in full level 5 gear. Vulture trying to mess with people. Right. Yeah. Eastern Shroud. Multiple little events happening. And fairy guy. Let's return to Old Gridania. Yes. I would think if it cost something noteworthy, they'd probably say. At least I think this path was free. That's okay. Either way. That about takes care of that. Let's got some more stuff here. Got a beastkin blood. Need to sell one of these at some point. It's a potion. Vicious secretions of a slug. There's all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. Sure, we'll worry about what all these things do later. For right now, we just shoot the bow. And mostly works. Let's see here. There's gonna be more steps in this. Very possible. Judging by your smiling expression, I say you've acquired a feel for maneuvering to exploit enemy weaknesses whilst covering your own. Vultures are wont to keep their opponents at wing's length. Their attacks will send you flying. The solution to this is simple: maneuver to the rear. Tree slugs, on the other hand, have an annoying knack of disrupting spellcasting with their secretions, such you would do well to keep the creatures away from any mages in your party. Needless to say, good positioning is key to success in battle, which is why it's absolutely essential that you know your target's traits. The knowing of these traits is a fundamental part of hunting. For the Keepers of the Moon conceived of archery, they dwelt not in the city, but the forest. For my people, hunting was a way of life. In hindsight, I suppose this was more of a lesson on hunting than on archery. The saying knows me well my past, so mayhap this was her intent. Hunting, too, is an art. Before I came to Gridania, I never gave it much thought, but the more I think of home, the more I begin to realize, forgive me, I'm not usually given to fits of sentiment. Truly, forget I said anything. But do not forget that a hunter must recognize his prey's weakness and strike swiftly when the opportunity presents itself. That concludes the lesson. I suggest you pay Nusane a visit. She is doubtless eager to hear from you. I'd say we did pretty good, all things considered. Alright. It's good to see you, Arctic. I suppose you have learned much from Lay. Hey. Sylvain. You, adventurer, is it true? Are you the one who slew those tree slugs and vultures? Yep. Knowledge that you slew the creatures? Yes, that was me. How dare she entrust the security of our people to the hands of a stranger? I knew Mickey were reckless, but she is downright irresponsible. Shame on her. Did I not warn you? It was folly to suffer that woman's presence in our guild, Hussein. Every time she wastes an arrow on game, she drags our noble art back into the darkness. I and this boy too is embarrassment to us all. That's quite a nut. That's quite enough. Severe. Your skill at the bow is undeniable, as is your love for our nation. There's much and more you have yet to learn about archery. Arctic has matured greatly in the short time he's been with us. You know this to be true. I suggest you come to terms with Arctic's presence here. You'll be giving him his next lesson after all. Unless, of course, you have any objections. Good. As for you, Arctic, I would have you devote yourself wholly to training ahead of your lesson with Sylvain. Suffice to say, he will not be an easy instructor to impress. Sure seems that way. On that, we can agree. Before you take your leave, there's something I would tell you. You are as dedicated a student as has ever set foot in these halls. In recognition of your fervor for learning, hereby grant you permission to join the other guilds. Naturally, you'll need to obtain the express permission of the relevant guildmaster. I doubt that any will refuse one such as you. In Gridania, you'll find guilds representing lancers, conjurers, leatherworkers, carpenters, and botanists. You're free to seek membership in any that piques your interest. Ask that you keep but one thing in mind. Although there is merit in exploring new avenues, there's also virtue in pursuing a single discipline with all one's heart. The decision is ultimately yours to make. Whichever path you take, be it that or the bow or no, I shall follow your progress with interest. For in you, I see the makings of greatness. Alright. You have to choose a thing. Get more stats here. This now have strength, dexterity, vitality, and direct hit rate. Critical, hit, determination. It's all going to be relevant stuff for us. We can wear the first 3 here. +5, +5, +3, +3. +6, +6 on these boots. Not huge worry yet. Possibly would have been an idea to do all the other lower level quests to see what we got. But this is a level 10, so it's probably going to outclass anything we got from that anyway. Guess we'll just take the body. Leather jacket. I think it'll look pretty good. And it's 2 of these for 200. Yeah, it's fine. We will take that, and 3,420 experience seems pretty good. I'll take it. I literally just did. Fantastic. Armory unlocked. Okay. You have access to the armory system. Quests to unlock the other classes can be undertaken by speaking to the receptionist in a corresponding guild. There exist myriad disciplines in Eorzea that adventurers can take up. For the most rewarding experience, however, it's recommended that you first focus on mastering your current class. Okay. Unlocking classes. You have access to the armory system. Quests to unlock other classes can be undertaken by speaking to the receptionist at the corresponding guilds. Yep. Should be noted that in additional martial classes, you also choose to become a disciple of the hand, when it synthesizes items from on-hand materials, or a disciple of the land, when you harvest resources from the field. Mastering more than one class is the first step to becoming a well-rounded adventurer. Okay. Well, there's an option between all these options. So you can either be an archer or a woodcutter, but not at the same time. Interesting. I guess we could find out. It's an option. And this is level 15 quest now. Pretty good. Let's get the new chest on here. Leather jacket. +5, +5, plus all the other stats. Equip. That looks pretty good. We have 5 points here. Something. This has a red dot. I don't know what that means. Probably fine. Here's all our total points of everything. Yep. That's good. So this is the armory chest. It's different from the armory or something. I think we'll just focus on this right now. It's more archery and stuff. You need to get up to the North Shroud at some point. So Carpenter is now available here. And so is the other ones, but we can't see them since we're on the place here. Let's go do more regular quests. There's more stuff on the Central Shroud. I think there also could be some stuff to do in the North Shroud. Can I hear like a little bit? We have access to North Shroud from this way. But Central Shroud is where things were continuing, I think. Let's go to the Central Shroud. Here we go. Pick up some more things down this way. Can always come back to the other locations and quests and everything. We're here, right this way. And then also further down and around. Basically go in a southern direction here. Pick up some stuff. Alright. mostly going along with the continuing main scenario here. Does a pretty good job. Another quest right by him. Yeah, we'll grab all these. Mon Rangoon. Guard at Gilbert's Spire, named Monragwin, needs you to recover the surveying equipment left behind in a cave by startled recruits. And our rewards are level 8 armor here. So, definitely gonna take the money for that. That's okay. Such an embarrassing turn of events sent a recruit from the Bannock on a surveying expedition, only for the caravan to turn tail and flee at the first sign of trouble. This is not how we treat requests from the conjurers. And as if such a poor showing weren't bad enough, the delivered half-wit left behind the surveying equipment provided by Hero Pauline herself. While I attempt to instill some backbone into this so-called soldier, would you mind recovering the survey gear and returning it to either Pauline at Gamanex's bower? According to my recruit's tale of woe, there should be a set of survey records, a surveyor's rope, 2 boxes of surveyor's instruments, strewn about the interior of a cave to the south of here. It's a wonder the damn fool didn't lose his boots. Made sure to watch over you. Okay. Found a whole bunch of stuff in a cave to the south. And Arnold here. His adventure to supply him with a high potion. Well, you're in luck. We got that from a different quest. Oh gods, the pain. Caught a scurry of squirrels gnawing on the fences earlier. Managed to drive them off, but not before they decided to gnaw on me instead. Now I'm the bloody mess you see before you. My goodness. To make matters worse, I find myself without so much as a single high potion. I know, foolhardy. I vaguely recall using my last one after some trifling scrape several moons past. The gods alone know why I didn't think to replace it there and then. You wouldn't happen to be carrying a spare flask. If you don't have any on hand, the merchant at the Bannock should have some in her stock. Can't leave my post, so if you could bring me a high potion, I'd be tremendously grateful. We can supply our only high potion. Because, honestly at this point, the regular potions are just as good. 32% of HP, maxing at 160. So, basically we could do 480 before we need to worry about upgrading a potion. So, literally, using this would be a waste of money. Instead, we can turn it in for a quest, which is much better. Don't even need to replace it or anything. Completely unnecessary. Seven hells, did those accursed squirrels leave any part of me untouched? Ah, you're back. Do you have that high potion for me? Indeed. Just drag off, selection, hand over. Extra steps. Thank the gods. I owe you one, my friend. Here, I want you to have this. I have no idea squirrels could bite so hard. Thought I had seen everything. Seems there are still surprises to be found in the 12's Wood. We both would do well to remember that. Options. We get a copper gorget or bronze necklace. What do we currently have? We got a choker in the necklace slot. Necklace? Necklace. So currently one has strength, dexterity, vitality, intelligence, and mind. I think ours is honestly better. It's wild. Doesn't have any defenses. It's a condition? It's 98% condition, that's fine. Yeah, I think ours is honestly better, which is weird. It's goldsmithing. It's all goldsmithing. Hold on. We don't want any of these. Apparently, they're not as good. We only have one neck, right? We got an extra ring if we wanted to. Soul crystal. Don't really have an offhand since we have a bow. This is just straight up better. Guess we'll take the money then. Interesting. That's fine. Okay. And we continue south. So south of here. So where's the damages? Fish of it. Faith. in like a offshoot cave this way. Okay. That'll work. We'll pass some of these lower level guys. See if levels influence aggressiveness. It's very possible. In the cave here, huh? Some water sprites, bog garrison. You want some too? These guys are weird. Weird guys. Anyways. We will deal with them here. Do the instruments. Some good hits in here. Easy enough. There's a rope. And one more set of instruments right here. Easy enough. Interact. And there you go. There you go. And this way. Pop up back this way. Gotta round that bog guy. I'm gonna mess with that right now. Level 9 water spray. So, in general, the further away you get from things, the higher level things are gonna be. No big surprises there. Go this way at some point. The heart is 11. Okay. This way? This way. No deep water, really. Assuming that'll be a thing later. Presumably. Survey equipment. Calling. At the bower here. Yep, this is the bower. This is a separate place here. Pauline? Found some other guys? In there? Yes, may I assist you with some matter? I've got all your stuff. There you go. Oh? This is the equipment I left with the soldiers of the Bannock. Fled at the first sign of danger, you say? I see. Well, all is not lost. Appears the recruit managed to complete the surveying assignment. Records are actually quite detailed. With the changes wrought by the calamity, thought it was wise to send the Order of the Twin Adder on a number of expeditions to map the region's topography. As fortune would have it, the officers saw these tasks as an excellent opportunity to train inexperienced soldiers. We can no longer rely on our past knowledge of the Twelveswood. If we are to survive these troubled times, we must reacquaint ourselves with the surroundings, that we may better discern the threat we face. Stay vigilant, adventurer. Alright. We get options here. Technically, this has more magic. This is more the magic-based guys. More magic defense, too, but less physical defense. This is just straight worse. We will take high quality item details, high item details. There's an option to quickly compare. High quality? It's not a high quality thing. I'm gonna compare. I guess the negatives are comparison. Doesn't show any changes to the bonuses in a comparison here, but it is definitely worse. We'll take the money again. That's alright. Level up again. Now we're level 12. You learn Bloodletter. Huh. 25-yard range. Seems like everything's 25-yard range. Keeps things consistent, I suppose. Charge time 15 seconds. Delivers an attack with a potency of 110. Maximum charge is 2. Okay. It's more of a damage kind of situation. There's some stuff around here. Put all the buffs and stuff. Healing stuff. Buffs. Targeting. Poison. Leg raise is heavy. That's that. Something like that. That'll work. Okay. What levels are things now? That's level 9. Level 10, 12, and 12 out this way. Okay. Definitely work with that. A little bit more. We can do a little bit more. A soldier's breakfast. Oh, looks like we can get a bow from this one. I'm up for that. Pauline at Kemenox's bower needs an adventurer to cull the growing anomaly problem, as well as gather one of the scale skin's eggs. I hesitate to make such a dangerous request, but might you assist us in thinning the number of anomalies on Naked Rock? In our efforts to commune with the elementals, we conjurers often find ourselves in the area. Of late, however, our meditations have all too frequently been interrupted by unprovoked anomaly attacks. Truly, the beasts grow more aggressive by the day. Their numbers have continued to grow since the advent of the 7th Umbral Era, you see, forcing packs of the Scalekin to come down from the mountains in search of food. If you could slay a handful of the beasts, that should lessen their need to hunt, and also serve as a warning to the anomalies to remain within their territory. I'm afraid you must do more than thin the existing population. If we are to truly break this spiraling growth, then you must also target their future offspring. Bring me one of their eggs, and you will have played your part in returning balance to this area of the forest. Okay. Fate nearby happening. All these different little pop-up event kind of things. Very good. And Kemenox here also has a quest for us. Parasite Cleave. Kemenox of Kemenox's bower is looking for an adventurer to deal with a parasite fungar infestation. Gods damn you mushroom-headed, spiny-legged, spore-spewing abominations. Suck the life out of my precious trees, will you? Damn you to the 7, Oh, thanks, the matron. You look like just the sort to help me deal with this nightmare. My poor trees. Trees I've tended since they were scarcely saplings, I might add, have been infested with parasite fungars. If I let those pests have their way, my babies will be naught but deadwood before the week is out. Smear a little of this amber unguent on an infested tree, and the horrid creatures will drop clean off, allowing you to administer adventurer-style vengeance. Wahahaha. Do you hear that, you malignant toadstools? Your end is nigh. You'll rue the day you... My apologies. The wrath was upon me. Fear not, I am now quite calm. So the fungars, bastards that they are, have attached themselves to the trees. 3 trees. Once you've ground those treacherous mushrooms into a pulp beneath your righteous boots, come back and tell me exactly how it felt. Wild. We can do that. Come. There's trees with things. Decaying tree. That. And then the other bit is up this way. So first we get the tree. We use the amber unguent, sharply scented liquid entrusted to you by Master Enix of Galaxy's Bower. Use. We're using it. Oh. That's interesting. And then it recharges the amounts of charges we can use. Currently it's at 0. Use. Now it's got 1 charge and it'll stack back up to 2 charges. That's a much more powerful looking attack there. Power of 110. I mean, Stretch has a power of 200, but we can't use it all the time. That's fair. Stacking up the stacks. Use the last one of these. There we go. Now let's run on over towards this thing here. You get an egg and slay 3 of them. Easy enough. Where are these guys? Yeah. Okay. That is the guy we're looking for. Hey, what we're gonna do? They're heavy. Out of range of that. That whole breath kind of thing they're doing there. Wow. Poison, yeah. Slow. Down. Is there any eggs we can just grab here? Just need more fighting. Yep, egg there. Jump around here. You take all the aggro. His attack. Oh boy. Now we're done. Straight shot. Vulnerable. It's got too far away from its spawn here or something. High for attacks. Now the next guy. Oh, this is an egg. Oh, goodness. Got some animal hides. That's also nice. There we go. Egg. Get out of here. Went pretty well for drawing aggro on 3 things at the same time, I would say. Generally not what you want, most of the time. Especially if you don't have any AoE attacks. Not too helpful. Back in here. Well, you take care of my fungi infestation? Yes, at last I can enjoy a restful night's sleep. I must say, glad to meet an adventurer of such talents. Let's look at you in all your fungus-splattered glory. You have my thanks. Alright. We get some mitts. Other ring bands. Way less defense. Again, magic. Or these ones, which have more defense. I'd like to be able to see if there's a way to immediately compare them. Strength and dexterity. Strength and dexterity. Yeah. This one's level 5. It's basically just a few more defense. That's alright, I'll take it. Now let's put on. Let's see. With more. There we go. He's got another thing for us. Gamax of Bower Fame is a reliable adventurer to call the ever-increasing microchew population. Ah, it's you, Arctic. After the thrashing you gave those infernal fungwars, I do believe you might be the very person to solve another problem of mine. Microchews. Microhus. Microchus? Something. These vile little beasts draw their sustenance directly from the soil. Ordinarily, the forest would be only too happy to provide. These days, there are just too bloody many of them. So many, in fact, they are leaching every last nutrient from the ground. I think this soil was put here just for you and your microchew mates. Should go over there and well, I'm not rightly sure what I should do, but someone should certainly do something, and soon, before I apologize, the rage, you see. It takes over, and there's naught I can do but fume and sputter. If you could see a way to exterminate 8 or so of those soil despoilers, you'd have my eternal gratitude. Once you've taken care of the microchews, you'd be grateful if you would report to Ilfrith. You'll find him just outside. Here the degradation of the soil has been as much a source of consternation to him as it has been to me. I'm sure he'd appreciate knowing the problem's been solved. Now we can go. Turn here. You've returned. Now my brothers and sisters continue their meditation undisturbed. You have my thanks. As for the egg, I ask you to deliver it to Simba Camazon at the back. Noli eggs are both large and filled with nutrients. Perfect meal for a soldier. She'll be more than a little pleased to see you, I should imagine. Easy enough. Back that way. First, we'll deal with these guys. They're level 6. I'm sure we can very quickly defeat some level 6 things. That's some poison they're trying to do. Hate that for us. Honestly, we could probably stand to just sit in range and just tank things. Especially with all the health regen that we have. It'd be less annoying. It doesn't play to the whole archery idea. Got our big attack here. Yeah, we joined a fate. It's technically overlapping with where we are. Doesn't seem too difficult to complete this. Don't worry about it. There. Down. Easy enough. Yep. There you go. There you go. And that's just about that. Come. Back in here. It's outside. Just outside. Run up, around the outside. Yeah, there it is. Edfrith. And we agree to disagree. So you've slain a good number of those microchews? Well, that is a welcome piece of news. I was afraid old Kevin Knox would take an axe in hand and try to hack apart the pests himself. Perhaps now his troubled mind might know some peace. You have my thanks. And we get wind shards. I'll call these our bits. There you go. Storyteller 2. There we go. Completed all of the achievements that we were close to. Again. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. We're on over this way. Deliver this egg. Go through this big log? Yes, we can. Maybe higher up here now. Yeah, it's right here. Who goes there? Oh, Arctic. It's you? Another delivery? Egg. melon-sized egg of the violet scalekin, known as the Anole, is still slightly warm. Egg. I'm not certain I should be the one to buy. No, that's an Anole egg. The troops will be glad indeed to see one of these at a table. And you say, here are Helene sent you on this errand? Here the Anoles are more numerous than ever. You appear to have managed the task with your skin intact. Your skill and bravery continue to amaze me, Arctic. I don't know. So we get a level 8 bow, or a spear, or a wand. We'll take the bow. It's a maple longbow. That's questionable. We've currently got a maple short bow. This has more auto attack damage, but more delay. Physical damage is also higher. It's level 8. It's probably better. Let's see what a longbow feels like. The delay is definitely longer. But if the physical damage calculates into the actual abilities, it's probably worth it. We'll take that. Alright, that's complete. And then, once more, we're back to doing another main quest here. Let's see. What this? It keeps moving over there. Plumed maple shortbow. What do we have? Plumed maple shortbow. Level 10? Must have got this from somewhere. Maple shortbow. Plumed. So it's just an upgrade on the regular shortbow here. So equip that. Some stats on it. It's got dexterity, vitality, and direct hit +2. I think that's definitely better than the longbow we just got. So could have got the money for that instead. Oh well. That's just got damage upgrade on that. Very cool. I want to go back and see when we got that bow. Yeah. Either way. We've got this quest continuing the main stuff here, level 9. Then 10, 12 right down this way. Still working in this general area. Should be good. Should just loop around like that. Got more leathery looking armor. There's some big gloves. Got big hands. Anyway. We'll continue back from here once again. Next main quest and all that. Next time. Goodbye.